Welcome back to the lair of the Ancient, and we think that there might be a dragon here somewhere that has killed this Jotun or whatever, this fire giant. And that dragon might be on the side of Eothas, and we might meet the dragon when we go forward here. So we'll be a little bit more careful than usual. Ooh, what a stone. Probably far. Ooh, hey. Ah, yes. Hello there. Can we talk this through, dragon? A creature of smoke and scales, embers and talons, looms up from the darkness. Her back and ribs gleam luridly, red as the lake of fire that laps at her feet. She hisses, the sound like rocks grating together in her throat. And though her peeled back lips form no words, you understand.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further?
JADAFERLAS the Ancient.
Have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for another.
Is that a sacred talk? I see. I happen to be in the market for one. Come, let us make a trade. Okay. The Rathoon summoned you, so you attacked them.
We struck a deal. Eons ago. I did with a wily Brenthis. It's true these Rathoon fed me exquisitely for so long. But today, they sought my wings like a firestorm to battle. My fangs like hot spears to pierce a god. I am the heart of the fire. I cannot be controlled. Not by a giant's weak will, and not by a sputtering trinket.
What was the nature of the deal you struck with them? The beast grates a loud, insidious laugh.
The Rathoon would pay their tributes of flesh and blood, fire and gold. And I, when called upon, would fight fiercely at their side.
Which you did not.
That arrogant priestess thought to ride me, the magma that fires the mountain. She sought to command me. So I consumed her.
And you didn't fight. I get it.
The Rathoon forged their deal when I was but a hatchling. Now no one controls me. And I would never fight a god for fools.
The dragon snorts smoke from her snout.
You are a creature most amusing. Perhaps I shall yet allow you to live.
So you tricked them, right?
Indeed, I did. But you seem far more clever.
Ah, that's what you say. Know that Margaret would do anything to stop Eothas. If she erupts this volcano, you'll be destroyed along with it.
Should I believe the wretched words of a trespasser in my den? Even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm.
Stubborn creature, your obstinance would see you dead. Allow mine to see that you live.
I suppose.
She rumbles in thought.
I slumbered for ages and felt restless for longer. It shall be good to stretch my wings, to hunt. I fly.
With a great heave, she slogs her body from the magma and takes to the sky. I know. What did we just do? We told her to go and she went. Well. The closer you near to the dimly lit essence that smolders over the ratoon's burned corpse, the stronger you feel the soul's flickering confusion and grief. Ashen, crooked fingers clutch a still flaming torque, grasping the relic tightly, even in death. Give me that torque. Twisting the torque free, cracks off 3 of the priestess's blackened, brittle fingers. The torque of Bithakten. This eternally burning torque was forged by Magrin and bestowed upon the Ratoon as a symbol of their submission to the goddess' will. Bithakten is a Ratoon world, roughly translating to Everflame. Reach for the soul. Rather than falling face forward into a vision of the Rathoon's final memory, her last thoughts scream through your mind in a jumble of disjointed words and disbelief.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced.
Hurt pride, eh? Dig deeper.
Who will lay the talk before the mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's god's face? Not to these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not to me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames, forsaken by Margran.
The final flicker, a last swift and violent shuddering, the soul dims and disintegrates. We can steal something here. Aldris Blade of Captain Crow, an exceptional saber. Deals shock damage on critical hit, 10% damage as shock. Aldris the Green, a humble blacksmith's apprentice, fashioned this beautiful saber. The blade was polished steel, and the basket hilt made from a jackdaw with feathers silky and black as jet. He presented it as a wedding gift to his betrothed, Leela, a druid of storms. From that it has the feathers, are that feathers, and the storm damage. On their wedding day, Aldris presented his beloved with a weapon. After the vows, Leela imbued the blade with the power of storms, etching her husband's name along the fuller in glowing green runes. The celebration was short-lived. Under a blackened sky, the procession came under attack by the dreaded Captain Crow, commander of the Storm Raven, and his band of cutthroats. Leela attempted to defend her beloved, but she and Aldris were cut down. The buccaneers sacked the wedding and killed all who resisted. In the years that followed, Captain Crow used the blade of Aldris to cut a bloody swath through the Deadfire, killing and plundering, wielding the weapon's lightning with abandon. The saber's powers, unchecked by its cruel wielder, eventually scorched the feathers and flesh from the jackdaw and stained the blade with its victim's blackened blood. That's pretty creepy, I have to say. We'll steal everything. What is that? Ajamut's Stalking Cloak. 1 perception, 2 stealth. And Bushwhack, 5% more damage to weapon attacks made from stealth. 5 accuracy to weapon attacks made from... Is that 2 times? 5 accuracy and 5% damage. Attacks made from stealth stun the target. Wow. Ajamut's life was one of sacrifice. As the matron huntress, it fell to her to feed her nomadic tribe. In order to provide, she lived apart, tirelessly stalking the herds. Her tribe followed, always one horizon behind, so as not to disturb the hunt. When the tribe saw the glow of a distant fire, they knew their hunters had made a kill, and moved forward. Arriving at the dying coals, they would find a fresh carcass. Trussed and dressed, Ajamud had invariably moved on. Ajamud was known for her ability to soundlessly approach her quarry and strike with deadly precision. The howling winds and bitter cold offered few second chances. This cloak helped conceal her, both an open tundra and in the dark forests, as its subtle pattern disguised her silhouette from even the most keen-eyed prey. Interesting, but not that relevant for us. But surely beautiful. What is... Okay, we cannot go beyond this. But now we can do something with a skeleton, which we could not before, I think. There's another potion of moderate healing. Probably I just didn't see it. The question is, do we have to fight Eothas? I mean, he wants to destroy the gods, if I'm right. But what else does he want to do? But the dragon went away. We did that. Without resolve, apparently. And now? What now? Still see him there. There's something else here. What happened now? Deep gashes mar this ratoon's armor and flesh. Ah, okay. So the dragon walked through here, right? Pyrite. Primal flame. And yet he moves. He told us to meet him there.
Leave it to me.
At time's end. What will wait for us behind here? Oh, I don't know. Let's go deep into the jagged keep. Oh, it's getting hot, people. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. The jagged keep.
Keep an eye out.
But keep an eye out. Who knows what's behind there? What? By the way, what did the Jotun want from us? The Ratun. Jotun, yeah. We'll join him there. What's here? Wow, that looks hot. Hello. What is that? A Rathoon Raider. Hey there, Mr. Raider. Peaked at spotting you. A strapping warrior slams a shield against the floor, rattling the stones beneath your feet.
Scurriers in my keep, make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas.
Show her the talk. Look here, I recovered this from your fallen Brenthis.
You felled her and her dragon.
With a deep-chested growl, the warrior readies her sword to strike. No, it was the dragon who killed her, not me. She stills, red scrolls in her skin flickering as she grimly appraises you. A muscle ticks in her jaw, but finally she sheathes her sword.
Then the Bathor will decide your fate.
The
He
warlord.
awaits at the back of the keep.
Aha. Do we have to follow? We'll just go in another direction. Oh, I mean, we could speak to him. It could be interesting, maybe. Let's see. Hey there. So you've been here. A kith, able to bear the talk. Fine greatsword here. That's not the best thing. What have we here? What is lying around here? Fireless in death, this warrior's body is being ceremoniously prepared for cremation. So you can burn these burning bodies? Cannot talk to anyone here. Interesting. Let's go further then. I mean, we kind of want to help them somehow, not fight them all. But of course we'll take anything we can. What is that?
I see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you?
What's here? The flame caller. We'll explore a bit. It was good that we went there. A sacrifice to the goddess is the noblest of deaths. Margren will honor his soul. Here's a raider.
Let's see what we found.
Woo! A little bit rumbly here. Oh, that's another thing that opens up.
I'll take a peek.
Who knows? That might not all be Ratoon territory, right? Flint and tinder here. Okay, all right. That might maybe a totally other part of the fortress.
Leave it to me.
Superb flail. What's this?
Calls for a subtle touch.
Where are you going? It's here. Here's the door.
I see where you're going. This won't do.
Ah, come on. We want to open it from this side.
Subtle touch.
This side.
I see where you're going with that.
Really? Ah, I understand now. All right. Okay. So there's that. Let's run back here. Yeah, there's a couple of Ratoon, but apparently they are friendly, because we decided to be friendly to them. And that's a good thing, of course. We don't want to fight all the way. It can surely be resolved peacefully. Oh. Hey there. When the warlord spots you, his shoulders stiffen and he reaches for the mace strapped to his back.
How is it you have come to be here? Nay, it is of little matter.
I'm not here to fight you.
Your words hold no weight, Kith. Ratoon decide their own battles.
I have not said that you should do anything. I just said what I'm here for. His words boom from behind his helm without falter, yet he does not strike. With raised hand he signals his warriors to wait. There's no reason for us to fight when we can be of aid to each other instead. He scrubs a hand over the front of his helm, apparently weighing your
I
words.
concede to your point. For the time being, Eothas deserves death, not words. The Defiler god has brought war to Ashen Moor in revenge against Margaret and her Ratoon.
The warlord regards you hotly, fire sweat dripping down his neck. His surrounding warriors clang their weapons against their chests or the floor, clamoring for blood.
What is your relation to Eothas, if not to act with him against Margaret?
Oh. He stole a part of my soul. I need it back.
Then you two have cause against Eothas, as we do. We are prepared to assault Eothas at the base of the moor.
The warlord gestures through the shrine of Magrum behind
The
him.
shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself.
Let me through. I'll speak with Eothas and convince him to leave this place.
Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing.
Shakes his head. His eyes burn fiercely intent.
guard the sacred depths of the maw. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Bethactin.
He shoves his shoulders back with pride.
High Priestess. The Brenthis is the talk's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep.
I found her, she's dead.
And it is as I feared, and as I felt. Her flames have been extinguished. I do not share the Brenthis' ability to commune with Margaret, but I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand.
I have the talk.
I heard shouts of your triumph preceding you. It would seem you are unparalleled among your kind. And mine. What became of the ancient? JADAFERLAS. Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
The dragon has forsaken you. He falls silent, the scrawlings on his skin flaring hotly.
Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength.
He shakes his head, the motion grave.
This is to be our last stand. We must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Margaret forsake us for our failures. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine, with the talk of the other flame. But we cannot join you as yet, in facing the Defiler.
So we can go first, but where?
I'll see it done.
Stand before the shrine of Margaret, goddess of flame and war. Lifting your eyes, fiery motes begin to streak across your vision as you stare into the imposing cast of her likeness. For the span of a single breath, everything falls eerily silent. The Rathoon behind you fade away. Flames to either side of you flicker higher, dancing without sound, but the heat is real, licking at your skin. Then metal groans as Margaret's statue bends her head to you in greeting.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties.
Her words flow like lava from her lips, like the trails that burble hotly from her eyes.
Even now, Eothas gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report?
I haven't yet spoken with
Make
Eothas.
haste, should you wish to distract our enemy during my preparation for war.
She leans forward, the copper of her corded arms gleaming from the blustering flames. She tugs her sword free from her plinth, and the entire shrine shudders with heat.
Though now, maybe a revised directive would be wise. Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Eothas. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form.
I need more time to reach
I
Eothas.
can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. After that, I will not stay the assault. Even for you. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
She inclines her head once more in a stalwart farewell. An avatar of the goddess flashes over the imposing statue before you. As the image fades, her absence leaves the shrine cold and deathly silent. We'll leave. Oh! Where do we have to go now? To that thing here? That's all. Margaret plans to erupt the maw to destroy Eothas. You'll die if you stay here.
If that is the goddess's ever-burning will, we Rathoon will abide it.
With metaphysics, your souls aren't bound to Margaret's will, or among us, only I can hear her. So how do you know Margaret's will is for you to stay and fight? You could go for religion or for metaphysics. You're free to choose your own fate.
What are our souls if not the sparks from Margaret's flint? Our choice is not whether to serve the goddess, but how. We are Margaret's creatures, formed from her flames. We exist only to further her greatness.
You're sure I can't change your mind? He folds his arms over his chest.
Now, descend on the fires of the shrine and meet your fate, Kith.
Descend on the fires. I cannot find anything but this one. This. Oh, we can also take. Is there a weapon here, maybe? Ah, yeah, good plate armor. That will help us in our fight against Eothas. No, it won't, but... Hello there? Anyone here? Oh, what's hidden here?
I got this.
Potion of major healing. Oh. Lightning bomb. More. Rathoons.
Leave it to me.
Letting us through. We should have tried religiously, right? The Ornate Ashen Key. But where to go now? Hall of Warriors, the Forge, the Armory, Shrine of Magran. Well,
I'll see it done.
I'll try to find out what exactly or where exactly we have to go now. And then we'll return to this. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. It's getting hot. It's getting real hot. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon. Sweating.